Hello, and welcome to Defined by Ethan McKellar. Today's subject is military spending. Military spending, in its most finest sense, is the money that we dedicate to our military. Now, when looking at discretionary spending, the controllable portion of federal spending, there's an obvious portion of government that receives the most money. Almost 50% of discretionary spending goes into the DoD. This portion is only a fraction of what the military spending is, though. Military spending goes into a wide range. The DoD, DHS, the DOS, the DOJ, and the OCO are all considered military spending. And the cost of military spending over the last 15 years has increased from as low as $437.4 billion in 2003, around here, and $855.1 billion in 2011, around here. In 2018, we're having the proposed budget of around $850 billion in reaction to the upcoming of ISIS and fighting the war on terror in other nations as these threats grow. Many Americans support our military as their source of pride for our nation as they defend the unalienable rights that we believe in across the international waters. However, these increases over time have also been a source of debt. For instance, looking into the 2008 budget increase and recession, military spending took a sharp increase. As shown in this graph, our military spending is shown. During 2008, we hit a large recession with the collapse of the housing market and a small stock market crash. In response to this, we decided to increase our military budget. This was nearly $1 trillion of funneling into this programming. And we saw this money just keep going in and in and in. We tried to get these two wars that we were in at the time finished. We were trying to get out of Iraq and we're trying to get out of Afghanistan as quick as possible. However, we wouldn't be ready to get out of Afghanistan until 2011, and that was the highest year of our spending. One misconception about military spending has been that increasing it means that there's more jobs. And it's kind of been this kind of idea that we've seen over years. During World War II, military increase, jobs went up. 9/11, military increase, jobs went up. However, in 2008 came in, we did the same. Our unemployment skyrocketed. We put money into military hoping that it would bring jobs such as engineering, manufacturing, production, armaments, all of that went through. However, it does not make as many jobs as putting money into education, and infrastructure, science. Many more jobs there, though. However, our military spending is the easiest place to put money. It's a good question to ask every now and then. It's really good. For the 2018 budget, the 2018 military budget, we are planning to increase our naval fleet from 323 to 350. Seems like a ginormous project. That's because it includes brand new ships all across, including submarines to destroyers to aircraft carriers. All of that go up. However, this money still goes into budgets such as the VA and humanitarian foreign aid. Why exactly has military spending increased this much? Well, it's an easy question to answer. One of the main priorities of a representative is to bring jobs and create jobs for his state or district. For an example, Bernie Sanders, during the F-35 kind of fiasco, it boosted the amount of money we were spending on to military spending. And the F-35s, in all practicality, they seem really nice. However, they kind of don't fit with right now. We're spending upwards to $1 trillion on just the upkeep to 2070. These planes will be around for a while, yet that's $1 trillion more we're looking at just upkeep. And we're making around 3,500 planes, with potential for that to increase. And it just doesn't seem like it's right. Bernie Sanders and other legislature were all right with this because of the jobs. Jobs points back to everything. Military spending increases because of jobs. During 2008, we had an unemployment crisis. We needed to fix this. So whenever someone comes up and says, look at the amount of jobs I created, they're probably referencing towards military spending increases for their state. We hold great pride in our military as we are taught of historical accomplishments. However, we are rarely taught of our misfortunes and malicious things that we've done as a nation. Without a proper education, we have become unconscious of our decision making. We have become delusional as a nation that we are alone in protecting the free world. Crediting ourselves with the most expensive military isn't a badge of honor, but should be seen as a badge of desperation and ignorance.